What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Eat Love Kitchen, where the main ingredient is love. All right, guys, I am your host, Adrian Carrion, Chef AC. I'm here to show you how to make a shredded meat supplement, right? So you can do this with chicken sandwiches, you could do it with tostadas, tortas, tacos, anything really. We can virtually make anything with this. Now, what I want to show you today is the process on how I make my shredded chicken. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and get a block of tofu. We're gonna drain it out. We're gonna cut it up into 3 pieces and we're gonna put it on a boil. All the seasonings that go inside the boil will be in the description, but what you're doing with that boil is you're kind of creating like a reverse osmosis type thing where all the water is getting sucked out of the tofu and all that water with the seasonings and stuff is getting sucked into the tofu. Now we're gonna boil that for about 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get it cut and throw it in the pot, and I'll meet you right after that. All right, guys, so we have the tofu here. We're just gonna go ahead and take the tofu out, cut it open, and we're gonna drain that water that it comes with. We're just gonna go ahead and cut it into 3 pieces, about a third, you can say. And it looks like this, pretty easy. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and put it inside a boiling pot, about 3 to 4 cups. And right here we have garlic, onion, oregano, paprika, and salt. We're just gonna go ahead and put that in there. Give it a little stir. Make sure you get all the seasonings that, get to the side of the pot. Just make sure all that's in there. And we're gonna go ahead and just put the tofu in, and we're gonna let it boil for about 20 minutes or so, 20, 25 minutes. You can keep it on a high heat. Just let it stay on a rolling boil. And then a little after the 25 minutes, this is what it looks like here. Now, when you're taking this out of the pot, keep in mind it is very flimsy, so you don't want to use tongs. I would say use a spatula and just scoop it out and put it back on the cutting board. So we'll just look at this, look at it, beautiful. And look at the color of it. You can see that it has changed from white to like a orange, reddish. Now, all the seasonings are packed in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for a minute, let the steam come off of it. And when it's cooled down, it's ready to cut. So now that it's ready to cut, we're just going to go ahead and slice it about a 1/4 inch thick. And now we're going to get a baking sheet, put a parchment paper on there, spread around some oil, and lay the tofu flat. Now we're going to go ahead and hit it with all the seasonings that we boiled it with. And we're going to put it inside the oven at 425 for about 25 minutes before we take it out and flip it. So after the 25 minutes inside the oven, you take it out, make sure none of the pieces are stuck together, and we're just going to go ahead and flip it now. Now you see there's some brown pieces and some white pieces. What you want to do is you want to get the white pieces and put them out on the edges and put the brown pieces in the middle. This is ensuring that we cook it evenly. And then we're going to put it back into the oven, and we're just going to go ahead and let that sit in the oven for another 15 minutes or so. And when it comes out of the oven, again, you can see that it has browned even more. Now you want to take a look at the ones that are like really nice and brown. The ones on the left side are a little, they're getting there, but this one, for example, this one's looking really nice. Now, that's basically like your ideal tofu right there. Like if you take a look at it, this one right here is kind of squishy a little bit, but this one right here is tender. You want it to be tender. Now, you want to find the ones that are pretty tender, and you see, just tap them real quick. You kind of feel for it. It's your best way to tell. And then just go ahead and put it back into the oven after you take out all the ones that are ready. But first, you want to flip it again. Now, this is a bit tedious, but I'm telling you guys, it's so worth it. So go ahead and flip it, and then throw it back into the oven for one more time, about 10 to 15 more minutes. And when it comes out, it should be ready now. You can see that some pieces are a little crispier than other, which is totally fine because this is all going to be a mixture of textures. Now, take a look. It's most of them are really, they're tender, so they're ready to go. This is what it looks like. Now, we're going to go ahead and get it cut, guys. So what you want to do is you want to kind of slice it like Julian cut it, and just go ahead and do it to all of it. You'll see it come together. Now, take a look at this, guys. This is your shredded chicken. You can do so many different things with it. I'll put a couple pictures in right now, but just take a look at this stuff. This stuff is so good. It's seasoned with all that good seasoning that you put into it. And I mean, look at it. You can do this with so many different things, guys. So this is our shredded chicken, made from tofu, obviously. But I'm telling you guys, give it a go. Don't be lazy. Let's go. Let's change the world. Let's raise our vibration. Let's start eating foods that don't cause any harm to any other beings. I believe in you. Thanks again for watching. If you do enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, share, come back for more. I promise I'll have more videos coming in more. Again, thank you again. Like this video. Don't forget to like this video. Get this video out in the algorithm. Make sure more and more people see this stuff, that there is options, guys. I mean, look at this. Look at it. Thanks again, guys. I love you all. See you in the next video.